galing San Beda, galing ng San Beda.
Magandang hapon mga kapamilya. Welcome to our live coverage of this 94th season of the NCAA live dito sa SNA. We are in San Juan. JV Mogan and the Red Lions, Michael Cañete and the Chiefs. This is a bounce back opportunity for both teams and we're so glad you could join us for our Friday live coverage dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Robert Pollick, alam mo, ang gusto nila, Robert, makabawi, makabangon after that painful loss to the LPU Pirates. At ang hambalang, no? Yung gustong humarang sa kanila, Ian Alban and the rest of the Arellano Chiefs. It should be a good one here in San Juan. Muli po, magandang hapon mga kapamilya. Miko Halili kasama si Mix Bustos and Mix. In this matchup, both teams want to bounce back, but who will have the advantage going into this game?
Well, San Beda, of course, with the recent loss against LPU. Ito bounce back game nga to, Miko. As you mentioned a while ago, habang Arellano man also want to be able to bounce back against their loss against CSB. Alam mo, Miko, special Friday night because we were treated by an NBA legend in Tim Hardaway, our professional dunkers from Detroit. Masaya na, sulit na. One away to cap off the week, San Beda against Arellano.
And you know, the beautiful people surrounding us, itong mga nakapula, they're really excited kasi they want to support San Beda in their bid to, rebound, bounce back, bawi from the last game.
Well, of course, ang LPU ang kanilang arch nemesis. Ngayon, their last loss, as we can take a look at the team standings, San Beda is at 6-1, solo second place. Kanina pa nga natin pinag-usapan coming from a tough loss against LPU last Tuesday, August 21. And Miko, this is the first loss of San Beda since their second round loss against LPU in season 93. Habang ang Arellano Chiefs naman hanging on at the 6th spot. Last game was a loss against CSB by 8 points last August 17, which CSB won earlier. A hard-fought win against Perpetual Health. Pero ito nga, aasahan ng Arellano Chiefs sila Renz Alcoriza, Michael Cañete, and company to be able to bounce back in this game.
And that big guy, Maui Sura Joseph, also going to be a pivotal player for Coach Jerry Codinera. You mentioned Renz Alcoriza. When you look at Renz Alcoriza, how does he represent the strength of this Arellano team?
Well, the strength of Coach Jerry ever since Halalon, ever since Salado days, is the run and gun. Renz Alcoriza, one of the younger guys that needs to step up. Kumbaga, nasa kanya na naatasan yung kumbaga baton that will lead the Chiefs. He scored 14 points, 38% shooting against the CSB Blazers. Dito sa semi-rebuilding team ni Coach Jerry Codinera, especially nga wala ang injured na si Ken Salado, is he will be able to take on the lead, take the scoring lead, and he's averaging 10 points, 3 boards, a third leading scorer para sa Arellano this season.
And then we look at the other side of the story, the Arellano Chiefs wanting to bounce back, but they're facing the defending champions. And whenever you face a defending champion team na galing sa masakit na talo, normally if you are the underdog team, it's not a good situation, especially when you face a guy like Donald Tanqua.
Not a good situation kasi nakakatakot.
Right.
We all know what San Beda can do. They've been tenured to be, one of the most successful programs in collegiate basketball. As we can see, the finals MVP, Donald Tanqua, he had 19 and 18, but during that game against LPU, he was contained. Every time he will go towards the basket, tatlong pirata ang laging nakasalubong sa kanya. Expect him nga na maghahasik ng lagim today. Bawi game as you were mentioning, Tito Mix a while ago, and expect another double-double for him because this guy's averaging 12 and 10 a game this season.
That's going to be a tough assignment for the Arellano front line trying to contain Tanqua and this, very deep San Beda team. And for more on this game, puntahan po natin si Roxanne Montealegre.
Hi Nico, hello Mix! At binabati ko rin ang mga kapamilya natin na sumusubaybay sa atin dito sa NCAA. Kanina pang tanghali, isang magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Kung team bahay kayo, pwede kayo makijoin pa rin sa saya dito sa arena. Just use the hashtag GalingNCAA and hashtag NCAA Season 94. At kung paalis naman kayo ng bahay, it's a Friday night, matraffic man kayo, pwede pa rin kayo makakatch ng action dito. Just go to youtube.com/ABS-CBN Sports, or you can also live stream at the Philippines' #1 sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com/NCAA. And as we inch closer to the end of the first round of this season, pwede rin kayong manood ng All-Star Game next Friday, August 31. Sana magkita-kita tayo doon, Nico.
Maraming salamat, Roxanne. As you mentioned, it's a Friday. It's a great day to join us for NCAA action here on SNA. Beda versus Arellano coming up next.
Levi de la Cruz II, point guard.
Rainiel Viloria, shooting guard.
Maui Sarah Joseph, forward. Michael Cañete, forward. John Sacramento, center.
Jeremy Cabanag, point guard.
Robert Bolick, point guard.
Tang Papie, center.
JB Mocon, power forward. Calvin Oftana, small forward.
All right, let's check the starting lineup for the Arellano Chiefs.
Levi de la Cruz, Craniel Viloria, Jan Sacramento, Michael Cañete, and Maui Sarah Joseph. Levi de la Cruz has been stepping up big time sa point guard spot. Habang sa San Beda naman, of course, Jadamer Cabanag, Donald Tangqua, JV Mocon, Calvin Oftan, and of course, Babes, Robert Bolick.
Na talagang pumunta pa dito sa panel area para magpa-picture lang kay NBA legend Tim Hardaway.
Sabi nga
right
niya,
before their game.
Oo, sabi nga na, naku, papapicture na ako ngayon. Wala na ito mamaya. But of course, right now, Arellano gaining possession.
The Chiefs coming off that loss to the CSB Blazers. Craniel Viloria gets us started here with the driving layup.
Well, Craniel Viloria has the scoring ability. Meron din tong shooting. And isa sa mga asahan ni Coach Jerry.
JV Mocon off the glass, no go, and Viloria saves the ball to the wrong guy. Loose ball picked up by Sarah Joseph. Sarah Joseph, always all energy. He stops and pops. Bolick could not get a rebound, and a very reliable Mike Cañete connects for the Chiefs.
Well, Michael Cañete taking advantage of his matchup in JV Mocon. Magka-build sila doon, kaya all the way inside.
By the way, our officiating crew for this game, referees Bert Gica, Angel Seduco, and Michael De Guzman. There's Arellano head coach Jericho Diniera imparting so much wisdom for his very young players.
Of course, Coach Jericho Diniera, the defense minister. Ika nga, and they will need all the defense that they can get to contain the defending champions.
Levi de la Cruz stepping on the gas. He pulls up and it's off the mark. Tangqua inside. Euro step by Viloria, that's good.
Great move by Craniel Viloria. Pero Miko, it's gonna be interesting because this is one of the games yung nasuspend last July. And I think if it were played at an earlier date, magiging mas iba yung storya dito.
Yes, I know this was suspended as Tangqua is blocked. I was supposed to cover that game. Tapos binagyo. I was supposed to cover another game.
Pinagyo ulit.
Binagyo ulit.
As we can see this replay, Craniel Viloria, his veteran smarts over JV Mocon. Yun na kayo nauusong Eurostep reverse layup pa. Magkasunod na Tuesday yun eh, no?
Correct.
Oo.
Nag-aalala na nga ako, baka matindi yung balat ko eh.
Pero maaraw naman ngayon.
Correct. Games, sobrang swerte nga kayo. May Team Hardaway pa kanina.
Correct.
Meantime, here's Cañete. Good move. What a start for the Chiefs.
Well, 4 points each for Michael Cañete and Graydon Viloria. Strong start. Aba, hindi pa nakakascore ang Red Lions dito.
This is a perfect start for the Chiefs. As Bolek escapes and Sanbeda is on the scoreboard.
Narinig tayo. Ito mix ni Babes Bolick. It's the first 2 points for San Beda right now.
De La Cruz still in the early moments of this game. De La Cruz on the right side. Viloria trying to go left. Shot clock down to 8. Viloria. Sacramento to De La Cruz for 3. Yes, sir!
Big shot by Levy De La Cruz. This was the guy also that hit a big basket, if I'm not mistaken, against CSB for the win.
Oftana fakes block by Sarah Joseph. Wow, what an excellent start for Jerry Cordillera's team in the opening quarter.
I stand corrected. That was against San Sebastian. Levy De La Cruz, the stocky point guard, no? Para Team Hardaway. Pwede.
That's an excellent physical comparison.
Yes.
But a steal here. 2-on-1 break. To Bolek to Oftana for 2.
I like what Calvin Oftana can do. He's a long 3. He's a stretch 4. He can run the break. He can play the post.
Approaching the 6-minute mark of the opening quarter. Bolek on the right side. Bolek for 3. It's good.
That is what I like about Robert Bolick. He can turn on the switch. And right now, Coach Jerry Cordillera using his first timeout of the ball game.
Chiefs on top 11-7. We'll be back in a moment.
It's a NCAA season 94. Today is not just a battle between the defending champions San Beda Red Lions and the team that is in the process of rebuilding the Arellano Chiefs, but also the battle between two great players turned coaches na sila Coach Boyet Fernandez at Coach Jerry Cordillera, who also had a long history together, playing against each other in the pros, being together, coaching a team together, and now naghaharap muli sila. Kaya sabi nga ni Coach Jerry, it is like a mini reunion for them. At dahil nga alam na niya ang sistema ni Coach Boyet then today for his team is not just about hustling everybody but also outsmarting them. Nico?
Well, tama si Roxanne. There is history, good history, between Coach Jerry and Coach Boyet. Siyempre Pure Foods yun. But Coach Jerry, siyempre mas una siya nakapumasok sa PBA compared to Coach Boyet. And very different yung mga roles sila. Of course, Jerry is a big man, one of the best centers to ever play in the Philippines. As Takwa escapes, Coach Boyet naman, because of his size, he was a gunner. Very efficient backup point guard who was always ready to hit the big shot.
Tsaka lefty point guard din si Coach Boyet. So 4-on-1 break by San Beda.
Oftana gets away.
Turning on the switch.
Look at that. All of a sudden, we're all tied.
Kumbaga 7-0 run by Arellano at San Beda. It all started from that Robert Bolick 3 and then that easy bucket by Tangwa and then that fast break opportunity by San Beda.
We've crossed the halfway mark of the opening quarter as Cañete. He's such a smooth operator near the basket.
Tsaka kumpiyansa all over Don Tangwa. He's like Michael Calisaan, a baseline operator. Works well on the reverse layups down the paint.
Back to a 2-point lead for the Chiefs. Mocon with a tough shot, and he connects.
I really like JV Mocon's game. It has matured over the years since the San Beda Juniors program all the way to his seniors counterpart. Very versatile is JV Mocon.
Tied ball game at 13. Sarah Joseph to De La Cruz. De La Cruz, where's he going? Back to Sarah Joseph. Shot clock down to 3. Sarah Joseph has to shoot here. Not in time.
Di abot yun, di abot.
Good defense by the Red Lions.
And Miko, this is slightly a rekindled rivalry. when the Arellano Chiefs made it to the finals in 2014. They made it back in 2016, headed by Gio Halalon. Zach Nichols was there, Deontay Holtz. So it's always a good matchup, San Beda and Arellano.
Not to mention, matindi ang crowd support.
Arellano.
Pareho.
Parehas.
You have the San Beda crowd right behind us. And then right across us is the always strong Arellano crowd.
Kumbaga, Mendiola and Legarda.
Yung
Kalapit
yung
yan.
nakatabi ko nga kanina, she's so excited because this is her first time to watch a San Beda game.
Wow.
And then, syempre, yung mga Arellano naman, well, they're here every game.
Every game.
Every
Yes.
game they're here.
Bus-bus, kumbaga.
Oftana fires away, rebound for Cañete. Approaching the last 3 minutes dito sa opening quarter, Cañete. Oh wow, he is on target here in the opening period, scoring 8 of Arellano's 15 points. And so we enter this timeout with 3:23 remaining in the first period. Magbabalik po kami. Well, Ian Alban still waiting for his turn to enter this game, part of that very speedy backcourt of the Arellano Chiefs. You have Ian Alban and of course the legs of thunder, Thunder Thighs, Levi de la Cruz.
Well, ito talaga ang aasahan na backcourt duo ni Coach Jerry Condaniera, Ian Alban, a transferee from Coach Tomex's program in LPU. Levi de la Cruz is actually the second leading scorer. 10 points, 3 rebounds a game with close to 4 assists. Habang si Ian Alban naman still finding his groove and he is the #1 leading scorer para kay Coach Jerry at 11 a game.
And back to action on the floor. Oftana to Mocon. Mocon for 3. Another offensive rebound for the Red Lions and the ball will stay with San Beda.
Jennifer Cabanag being inserted in the starting lineup. Noong last game, it was Ace Soberano and Clint Doliguez that were in the first 5 for Coach Boyet. As a Michael Cañete, 8 points. Kita mo naman dito, makes 80%. Isang mintis lang with that Kevin Garnett ang Hakeem Olajuwon spin move for his 8th point.
Nakita mo lang si Tim Hardaway.
Nag-NBA na.
Biglang yung 1990s NBA naalala mo agad.
Siyempre.
Here's Levi de la Cruz on the move. Cross court to Vilore. Vilore says, why are we rushing? We're on top by 2 here as we approach the last 2 minutes of the opening quarter. Cañete. Wow! He is on fire. 11 points in the opening quarter for Michael Cañete. And that gives the Chiefs a 5-point advantage dito sa opening period. So how will the Red Lions respond? Bolig to Mocon. Mocon. Hand off to Canlas. James Canlas. Firing away, top of the key. Off the mark. And battle for the basketball. The Chiefs get the leather. Cañete, man of the moment so far. To De La Cruz, he fires away. Ongulo gets the rebound, but he was caught pushing off. The ball will go back to San Beda.
Well, credit the resiliency of Arellano after making that 7-0 run by San Beda. They answer with their own with a 7-2 run. Ito namang Arellano Chiefs as Coach Boyet will make some substitutions. His second unit inside, except for the starting Boling and Tangwa.
So here's Bolig. Bolig on the move, drop pass. Steal by Cañete, who seems to be doing everything.
Okay, the big man getting the rebounds, running the floor. A screen in Viloria with that jump shot, getting to go.
6 points for Viloria. Ano ba pinagsasabi-sabi natin kanina? Sabi natin na baka natatakot yung Arellano dahil yung San Beda galit na galit dahil galing sa talo. But that's not happening in the opening
It's not
quarter.
happening right now as Antonio Tangwa. Yun nga, galit, naghasik na ng lagim sa loob.
Although the Chiefs are still on top by 5 points.
Pero still, no, kahit natalo yung San Beda, as we can see this beautiful baseline drive by Donald Tangwa for that call against Eli Ongulo. Ongulo, may sense of urgency din kasi yung Arellano. They're sitting at 6th place. They're hanging on by a needle because Letran, Perpetual, and CSB are right there from 3 to 5th spot. So for them, this game is very important to win it all right now.
Because in the discussion about the Final Four, yung kung sino yung pwede pumasok sa Final Four, ang katunayan niyan, ang pinag-uusapan, sino makakuha ng 4th spot?
Yun.
Maybe 3rd and 4th.
Yes.
Although, you know, a lot of people are saying Letran is going to be in the top 3. So you have Arellano, as you mentioned, CSB, Perpetual, all in that race for that 4th spot.
Nakatulong sa CSB yung pagbawi, yung na-forfeit as Robert Bolick with a strong drive inside, gets the end one play. Nakatulong yung forfeiture nung game ng San Sebastian.
Yeah, because San Sebastian is supposed to be part of that conversation.
That is true.
Not anymore.
Yes.
Checking out that move again by Robert Bolick.
Malaking developments pa, Miko, yung na-injure si Edgar Charcos. Hopefully, it won't be that serious.
He's a very critical player for the Altas as we look at Robert Bolick.
And as I was mentioning earlier, this guy has the ability to turn on the switch anytime he wants to.
What's that? The beast mode switch?
Yes.
Pwedeng first quarter, pwedeng fourth quarter. As Canlas gets away for 2.
Don't look right now. Wow, go-ahead basket. Lamang na ng isang San Beda.
With under 20 seconds remaining in the opening period. And excellent anticipation by James Canlas, and back-to-back baskets for Canlas coming off the bench.
Shifting basketball, 2-2-1 zone press, working.
And despite what was an excellent opening quarter by the Arellano Chiefs, the San Beda Red Lions came to life and had a roaring finishing kick in the opening quarter.
Well, yun na nga, ginagalit na nga itong San Beda Red Lions kasi nga yung mga good plays, katulad itong si Cranel Vilora, nagising na. They had to adjust to that 2-2-1 press as Robert Bolick, one of his first 3-point baskets of the game.
10-0 run for the Red Lions. Kaya kahit gaano kagandang pinakita ni Michael Cañete, at tindi naman ng bawi ng San Beda here in the opening quarter.
Kasama yan, yung easy 2 points, 3-point play ni Donald Tangwa. It was all because of that press. 4 straight points to end the quarter by James Canlas.
Impact points for James Canlas. That's why the Red Lions close out the opening quarter with a 3-point lead, 23-20.